Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and as you can see, I am once again not dead. I spaced out and completely missed the HallowTween reading sprints last Tuesday, but it is because I completely forgot what day and time it was. And that is not because I went crazy. Well, kind of. It is because I was working on my curated exams. So, my curated exams were a 25-page essay bringing together everything I've been researching. So, I've been researching neurodiversity, diversity, and identity in children's literature. And so, we focused on the neurodiversity part. And my essay was I had to talk about neurodiversity research, children's literature research, and then bring them together with a section on neurodiversity in children's literature. And then, like, what I've learned from that and where it's taking me as I move into my dissertation, because within the next 2 weeks at some point, my advisor and the two other professors that are on my exams board are going to have a meeting with me. We're going to discuss what I wrote about and how I'm moving that into my dissertation. And I should be um, everything. I should be ABD, which means all but dissertation. I should be there before November starts. Fingers crossed. I have some anxiety, mostly because I was really proud of that paper. And then I went to do a final edit yesterday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, because it was due Monday morning at 8 a.m. I went to do a final edit just to make sure everything was properly cited and whatever after having taken a full 24 hours off from looking at it. And I realized that I did a complete section incorrectly and had to redo it. And it was my favorite section. I was really upset. I did get it done, turned in at like 11:30 last night. Um, so we're good to go. Just waiting on them to tell me when we're going to discuss it. But I did manage to get a couple of things read this month. Number one, I had a buddy read with Fiona and Rebecca, who is I want to say book nester, but I could be, yes, colorful book nester. Um, I get everybody's names confused. You know this about me. But I enjoyed it. I need to go back because I ended up reading it like starting after everybody. So I need to go back and see what their discussion on it was. However, I got that done. Elena and I also listened to the audiobook for Raleigh Jefferson's Not So Spooky Scary Stories or Not So Scary Spooky Stories, something like that, which is by Jeff Kinney. He is, Raleigh Jefferson is one of the characters from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So they were kind of cute little stories. We enjoyed them. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. We listened to that yesterday. The girls went and spent the weekend with my dad so I could have all day Saturday to work on my paper. So when I was going to pick them up yesterday, I finished Practical Magic, and then on the way home, we listened to that one. And then the next book that I have on audio that I'm going to be listening to is called The Last Cuentista, if you can see that very well, by Donna Barbara Higuera. This is a middle grade, so a HallowTween read. And it says, there lived a girl named Petra Pena who wanted nothing more than to be a storyteller like her abuelita. But Petra's world is ending. Earth has been destroyed by a comet, and only a few hundred scientists and their children, among them Petra and her family, have been chosen to journey to a new planet. They are the ones who must carry on the human race. Hundreds of years later, Petra wakes to this new planet and the discovery that she's the only person who remembers Earth. A sinister collective has taken over the ship during its journey, bent on erasing the sins of humanity's past. They have systematically purged the memories of all aboard, or purged them altogether. Petra alone now carries the stories of our past, and with them any hope for our future. Can she make them live again? So that is the next audiobook I've got going. I haven't picked out a physical book yet. I need to go look at my shelves and see. I know I've got a few that I said I was going to read last year and I didn't get around to and I haven't read since. So I've got a few in there to choose from for the next week. And I'm just going to read for funsies. I'm not going to let myself start working on my proposal. I'm not going to let myself freak out too badly about um, my meeting for the curated exam. I am just going to read for fun, clean the house, work on my film class, and chill out. Hopefully, probably. Y'all know better than that, but I'm going to try real hard. Anyway, I do have a new laptop, so I don't have any of my intro, outro stuff moved over here yet. Um, I will get all the editing things put on here soon. Until next time, stay safe out there, guys. Go read a good book. Let me know what you've been reading. Have you been participating in HallowTween? I hope so. Hope you're doing better than I have been anyway. Um, have an amazing October. I will hopefully see you soon. Bye.